Hey guys, we are on our way to Nashville, Tennessee. I have a slight cold. It's really aggravating. But it's snowing. I don't know if you guys can see it out the window. But we were driving and we saw the mountains and we saw what we thought looked like snow because you could see the air was different. And we kept driving and I kept trying to get shots of the sky. And I was like, I think it's snow. I know, I was agreeing with you, Mommy. And then we kept driving and then we got hit with all this snow. So now we've got all these big old snowflakes hitting our window. It's really cool. We don't get snow much in Fayetteville. Or when we do get it, it's more like slush or ice. And it's the thinnest layer possible. And it stays for less than a day. So I always get excited when I see snow. You really think I'm gonna get sick of it? Why? I really like snow though. Even when you guys get sick of it, I never get sick of it.
What are you doing? Are you recording?
Yes.
Can you say something silly for me?
Yes.
Because I feel like, or something, anything just not sweet, because I feel like crying.
Do you know what the tip of a shoelace is called?
Tip of a shoelace?
Yes.
No. And why does anybody need to know that?
Just because you need to know things.
No. What is it?
An aglet.
Aglet?
A-G-L-E-T.
Oh.
Guess where I learned that fun fact?
You learned that where?
I said, guess where I learned that fun fact?
Where?
Phineas and Ferb.
Did you?
Made a whole song about it.
About an aglet?
Yes. An aglet.
2:30.
I think it's a little further. Because that's 2:28.
I was crying really hard.
Yes, you were.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're allowed to feel. Don't apologize for feeling. I just didn't want you to hyperventilate. That's all I was concerned about.
Well, I didn't mean to. When we got here, after they gave me the key, she told me that these were around the corner, and I went and touched it, and all this emotion. I was like, man, like he's actually dead.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
If you could lose one of your senses, what would you lose?
If I could what?
If you could not have one of your senses, which one would you be fine with not having?
Which one would I be fine without having?
Mm-hmm. Like, which one would you least miss?
Huh. So as I'm pushing the door open, my sense of touch, I would never want to burn myself, so I don't want to lose that. I want to smell stuff, because if the house is burning down, I need to know.
You got sight, hearing, smell, and touch.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I don't want to lose any of them. I like being whole.
Well, you gotta choose one. eyesight? You'd rather be blind?
Yeah, because at least I can hear, I can feel,
What?
I can touch.
It's a light switch.
Because if I can't hear, then I couldn't sing as well as I want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is my bed. I'm going to put you right in front of the TV.
Oh, see, you already know. Well, I can't get over there right now.
Well, you will be in a moment.
I'm just gonna...
This is a cute little room.
It is cute.
Okay. Yeah, I think my eyesight. What about you?
Smell.
You would want to not have your sense of smell?
Yes, out of all the other senses, I would rather lose my sense of smell.
You wouldn't be able to taste your food anymore.
You can taste your food.
When you can't smell and your sense of smell is gone, your taste isn't good either.
So if I said that I would lose my sense of taste, I could still taste? Or like if I... That doesn't
No.
that doesn't make sense.
When you can't smell, your sense of taste is very, very diminished. You know how when you catch a cold
Yeah?
and food doesn't taste good?
No. My food always tastes good when I'm cold. When I have a sick... Or, wow.
Yeah,
When
you've
I'm
never
sick.
had a really bad cold where you can't breathe at all.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes, and my food still tasted good.
Well, you are the most unique creature.
I know.
Usually most people, when their sense of smell is not strong, it affects their sense of taste.
That's weird.
Huh. Maybe I would get rid of my sense of smell. I don't know. That's a good, interesting question. Being blind would be really difficult.
Yeah,
After you've been able to see your whole life.
I don't think I could lose my sense of sight.
We're going to get some food, okay?
I'm not really that hungry though.
I know you're not. Just even if it's just a salad.
I mean, I still have my chicken. That's why, like,
Yeah, but you haven't had like healthy stuff today. I'm not going to end the night on fast food.
Okay.
She gave me the address, which is nice. We need to hurry because it's later in the evening.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Putting the camera down so I can take stuff out of my pocket.
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
I also feel like I need to brush my teeth because I've been asleep all day. Oh.
We're not talking to anybody. We just really need to eat because this restaurant is going to close very soon.
Okay, never mind. It's in the car anyway, so we can...
Your brush?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's in
you
my
wanna hold
computer
this?
bag.
Oh, you left your computer? You know, don't do that.
I didn't mean to. I thought you grabbed it out the trunk. It was in that big black bag.
Your computer?
Yes.
No, your computer.
Oh no, my computer bag is in the car. Huh.
Deanna? Deanna?
Why? Is
Wait.
You said pew pew. Oh my goodness.
All clear.
You're the loudest cop ever.
Huh?
You're the loudest cop ever.
Shoot. I'm not gonna die. Everybody else might be. I'm gonna
What happens when you don't
I'm gonna
find
shoot everything
what
first.
What happens when you don't find me?
You saw.
But like,
I back out and I
you-
say, all clear. So
why are you the only person clearing the house?
I can call for backup.
What?
I'm your mom.
Hey,
I have to check on on you, and if I don't find you, I'm back out. She ain't here. Help.
Oh my goodness.
Don't look at me. Get up.
Your finger gun is not doing anything.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Why?
Okay, turn the video off. Turn the video off.
Hey guys, so I'm actually sitting here editing the video you guys are watching right now, and as I'm editing it, I notice, there's not a lot of showing of anything that has to do with the funeral or my family, and I will tell you why that is. Going into this whole trip, I didn't know how my dad's side of the family would feel about like recording intimate conversations or details, or you know, just the funerals itself. I didn't know how they'd feel about that, and I didn't feel entirely comfortable asking them because I didn't know them. I'm still getting to know them, so it was kind of just like I felt like I should just record interactions between my mother and I, because that was all I thought that I could do, and that's all I felt I should do. So if you guys are watching that and expecting to see the funeral or see my other family members, probably won't, unless I find the video of me seeing my brother for the first time in 7 years. That'll probably be it, but I don't even know if my mom has that video. We'll find out. If I'm editing this video and you see a video of me hugging my brother, then obviously you know I got the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really hard to edit. Okay, bye. I just think sometimes people forget what's actually necessary in relationships, and they focus on all this stuff, this external materialistic stuff that they don't need, and make that like the base of a good relationship. Stuff does not equate to a good relationship.
Right. I mean, that's, well, I can't really say I've ever dated anybody who has made stuff more important than a relationship. Now, I have dated people who are very materialistic, but not to the extent that they make stuff more important than the relationship. They have their own issues with buying stuff and overspending and all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the main reason why I don't date is because it's one thing to be interested in a person when you're first getting to know them. It's quite another to get past all the fluff and get past meeting the representative and to interacting with somebody who can handle you as a real human being, and who, when it's time to have a tough conversation, will fight fairly, not name call, not yell, not belittle you because whatever, and will work with your personality. Like I know for a fact, if I don't feel heard, I'm probably going to start repeating myself, especially if I say something and then your response has nothing to do with what I just said.
Right.
I'm going to probably try to figure out a different way to say what I just said. And then whoever it is that I'm talking with, if they don't have, a high emotional intelligence, they might think I'm repeating myself because I think they're stupid, which is not the case at all. What are you doing? That happens to me. What has happened to me in the past. Not often, but with two people in particular. It's very aggravating.
I just think that... What's wrong?
Nothing, I was just trying to see what you're doing.
Looking for my chapstick. I took it out and then I lost it. I don't know where it went. But I think the main reason why I've gotten so kind of fed up...
You should turn it around so that it's facing you.
I think the thing I've gotten really frustrated about most with people in my generation and relationships and what they look like today is just the fact that nobody really wants good relationships.
I don't think that's true. I don't think kids in your generation don't want a good relationship.
No, I mean their definition of good. I mean, okay, my definition of a good relationship is someone who's consistent.
You say good, you mean healthy?
Yes, that's a better word. I don't think kids are. I don't think a lot of people in my generation are looking for healthy relationships. They're looking for relationships that are photographable, and
Photographic.
yes, they want relationships that look good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they're concerned about. They want relationships that other people can look at and be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. I want a relationship like that. But really, all you guys are looking for is the look of it. Y'all aren't paying attention to what's actually happening behind closed doors. You know, that's what you should be focusing on. Is he consistent with you? Does he really care? Is he focused on the right things? Do you guys have your priorities straight?
Yes, she could.
Amen. Does she have a job? Is she thinking about getting a job? Does he have a job? Who's got the car? Who's working on getting their own place? Do you both still live in your mother's house? When are you moving out? Nobody's thinking about these things. I mean, at least not the people that I've been seeing online. They're just like, it's like you got your priorities wrong, or you have your priorities wrong. It's insane to me.
Well, this is a different generation. It's a different time, and I don't have a problem with social media, but I don't know. It's not even just your generation. I think, all men are not bad. All women are not bad either. It's just that if you're busy and you have a life and you're being productive, it is quite a challenge to find other people who are like that, because we're busy.
Yeah.
I'm too busy to go figure out who might be a great date. Dan, you got to stop doing that while you're recording.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, look for it later, because that's really loud in the video and distracting. I don't know what else.
You were talking about how not all men are bad, and how all women are bad.
Oh yeah.
And you were talking about you don't have the time because you're busy. You were talking about you don't have the time to go look for a date, or even
Well, I
want to.
wouldn't look anyway. I want to be found.
Yeah.
But
yes.
but not only that, I want to be found by the right kind of person. And I don't know. Honestly, it's not the right season. I have too much to do. I've got to get you graduated and make sure that you're settled into. Probably by your sophomore year, you should be really settled in college, and you should know what direction you're headed in, and you shouldn't be making silly mistakes.
Yeah.
Freshman year, hey, just about everybody makes at least one error. At least one. I'll give you two. After that, I'm coming for you. But
It'll be pretty easy since you'll be right down the street.
yeah, well, I might be across the river.
I know. I was just speaking figuratively.
Yeah, but I have different priorities. The last thing I am concerned about is hitching my life to someone else right now.
Yeah.
And realistically, I don't want to grow old all by myself, but I'd rather grow old by myself than be connected to, some person who's unkind and dishonest, inconsistent, selfish, unfaithful. I'm not doing that ever again. Just by God's grace, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
Lord, please keep all the dookie heads away from me.
I don't know.
And keep me from being a dookie head.
Yeah, amen. I think I'm not even really focused on relationships, like romantic ones, or even, wanting to have one, because I want to focus on myself and other things that I think are important. I think there's time to have relationships like that.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
I'm excited to get here to Jersey, just to kind of let you see a little bit about where you came from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm also, I feel really apprehensive. I'm really irritated that I have more questions than answers, you know?
Yeah.
And that frustrates me for you too, because there's stuff that I like being all the way open with you and saying, look, here's the deal about XYZ. And I can't even give you that. And it makes me really angry. You know what I mean?
That's how I've been feeling for the last 4 days, because I have a lot of questions and nobody can actually really answer them because nobody really knows. And that's what bugs me the most. I didn't have all these questions before because I didn't even know that these questions were questions I should be asking.
And I'm also angry that he's made my job as a mom harder. Like, it wasn't hard to answer certain things for 18 whole years. You know? And now it's like
we have a whole new set of problems to deal with. Like
no, I don't want you to take it like that. I don't think there are a new set of problems to deal with. It's just kind of a stop. You can't do anything. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to actually wrestle with. There are questions, but they probably won't ever get answered because there's so many people lying. I mean, not so many people, but there's so many lies floating around. And I don't want to use the word unfair. It's unfortunate. My chest is tight, man. Just something else. I can promise you this, that whatever you need to know about me, you already know.
that's what I love.
You won't be finding out any surprising. There's no brother somewhere else.
Taylor and I were talking about that last night. He was like, or I was like, if we find out that there's another one of us somewhere, what are we going to say? And Taylor was like, I don't even know how to begin to even think about a conversation like that.
You would love them and try to comfort them and ease their confusion as much as people have tried to ease yours. I'll tell you this though, it's not good enough, it's not sufficient enough to just remember the good times. I can't stand that.
I can't. I'm done with that. Everybody just wants to live in all the happy stuff and ignore all the bad stuff that happened. And I'm not saying focus on the negative stuff.
You need to know it.
Yeah, you need a healthy balance. I was talking with James yesterday because I was so frustrated about how the entire memorial was just focused on just painting him in a great light, in a lovely setting, in a lovely image. I'm like, but that's not the real. That's not, you know.
Try not to speak in slang, sweetheart.
Sorry, that's not how everything was all the time. I don't think I think it's naive to act like everything was okay just because somebody did a couple good things in life.
And also just because they passed away.
Right.
Poppy said to me, make sure you honor the memory. And I'm like, yeah, you can honor the memory, but I think you honor someone's memory best by being honest and then trying to figure out what you can learn from, what is this? What you can learn from it. We're gonna have an accident. Okay. Everything was not perfect. I mean, I think he and I were interacting really, really well. So it's devastating to hear the things that were being said. negatively impacted my ability to mourn. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm mourning and then I'm mad at him. Not mad at him, but you know what I mean. Just like,
Disappointed
man, why did
and
you?
hurt.
Yeah, well,
I feel more, I'm not even sad, I'm more disappointed because,
not hurt. I don't want to say.
okay, not hurt. Maybe
Yeah, I'm not
just
hurt. I just
confused.
no. His mother has dementia, so her last clear memories of me are things that are not true.
Yes.
And his grandmother passed away believing things that were untrue.
That's what I don't like.
It's not anger. It's just like, man, I can never
Fix it,
repair
yeah.
that. I can't.
Because the damage is already done. And there's no fixing it. Like, because there's no way to fix it.
And then there are also people who don't even want to talk. I understand the past is the past and let's move on from there. But I also believe that the things that are in the past should at least be addressed
Right.
and dealt with head on.
Mhm.
Talk them through. Don't just smooth over it and be like, we're going to, celebrate the memory. Let's also talk about some of the other stuff and make sure that we're all clear, because I don't want random emotions popping up, like you were saying earlier, that are based on things that aren't true.
Right.
Let's find out, well, what is this? What do you think of me, or what is your perception?
Right. And that's what I want the most. That's why I feel so frustrated, because I don't think that can even happen. Because I don't think people are willing to talk things out the way we would like to talk things out. Like, just get everything out in the open because they want to stay stuck in what they think they know. They don't want to clarify things.
They don't want to what?
Clarify things. And that's what's bugging me, because I want everything to just be rectified. I want everything out in the open. Let's find out who said what and what truth there is to whatever was said. If there is any truth. I remember yesterday we were talking and
Go there.
huh?
You might not want to go there.
No, I'm not saying anything crazy, but I just remember people saying stuff and I was like, well, how true do we know that to be? And based off of what we know now, how true do we know any of this to be? You're having feelings about things that you're not even entirely sure about. And I think that's the sad thing, because we don't know the truth from a lie. Everything seems really blurred. Because some stories sound really similar and close, and other ones are just like, where is all this coming
Something
from?
sound what?
I said some stories sound really similar, like coming from different points of view, and then other ones just don't sound right at all. We don't know how to verify anything.
After you slept last night, did you feel better when you woke up this morning?
No, I just felt sick and tired and frustrated. And that's how I've been feeling for the last 2 weeks. I just wake up annoyed.
You wake up annoyed?
Yes, I go to sleep tired and I'll wake up frustrated.
Well, I think you're carrying a bit much if you're doing all that, Deanna. Are you praying? Have you?
I am praying. I don't mean like as soon as I wake up I'm like, ugh. It's
Okay.
just after a couple minutes I realize what is going on and I'm just like, Lord, more stuff to deal with.
Well, have you forgiven?
I have forgiven. I'm just not excited about like learning more things, because I'm sure that this weekend is not, yesterday was not the last time I was going to hear about some stuff.
All you actually need to do is speak up for yourself and say, you know what, I don't want to hear that. Can you stop talking to me about that, because it's kind of inappropriate?
Yeah. Well, I did yesterday. I walked away from stuff because I
No,
just,
I mean speaking up for yourself. Walking away is a passive way to deal with something. Because the moment you come back and sit down, they'll,
okay.
you should be very clear and say, no, actually, I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
I mean, you can talk about it, but please, I'm requesting that you not talk about it around me if you don't mind. And if they continue, then just ask me to come get you or leave. You know what I mean? Leave permanently.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't want to be around that, any kind of negative energy, any kind of, I just don't need to keep rehearsing certain things. I would like to get some answers, but I am not going to get them.
well, if I don't hear this, how am I gonna know stuff? Like, I don't want to have questions, because I mean, the most time they were talking, they were answering questions that I had, but I didn't know how to ask them.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I didn't want to hear, what I wanted to hear. But thank God Taylor was there, because he kind of helped. Not kinda, he did help a lot.
I'm excited for you to talk with your godmother. She is awesome.
I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, and I hope we get to see your grandmother.
Yeah.
I tell you, these are the seasons of life that I was not excited about for you. Just every human being has fascinating things that happen, and it's different for everybody. But I definitely could have never predicted this. I am, I guess we can figure out in the coming weeks what we take away from it and how to glorify God with it, because that's actually the only step that matters, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so we just got back. We just got back from our road trip from Nashville to Jersey, and we just opened this package, and I got accepted to Pace University. Oh my goodness.
This school is not as good as St. John's.
Yes, but I'm still
At least you got it.
excited I got accepted.
2 down, 2 to go.
Oh man. Okay, I gotta go. Finish getting stuff out the car. Hey guys. I meant to record this video yesterday after I got home so that it would be like a full, closing of my week-long vlog of my trip for my dad's memorials. But I had to work after I found out that I got into Pace University. Oh, by the way, not only did I get into Pace University, I got $82,000 in financial aid. So that's great. But right after I found out about Pace, I went to work and I didn't get off until about midnight, and I was so tired when I got in, and I basically just passed out in the bed with my lovely kitten who was sitting on the bed. I would pick it up, but pick up my camera, but repositioning my phone took a minute, and I don't feel like doing it all over again because I'm tired already, and I have to do my hair and film another video, I think. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. This week has been really, really long and emotionally overwhelming, and I'm really happy to be home. Happy to just not be running around so much. It was nice meeting all of my dad's side of the family, but it was a lot of family that we were meeting at one time. And I met my brother for the first time in 8 years, so that was really great. I would have filmed more with my dad's side, but it never really seemed like the right time or very appropriate. I don't really know how they feel about being on camera. I did find out that some of them actually watch my videos. Like, I had no idea because I'm not connected to any of them on Facebook, so I didn't even know how they knew about my videos. I guess they probably found out from my dad. I don't know, but why am I so out of breath right now? I know that this video is probably going to come up really late. Like, I'm probably going to post this, it might be 2 or 3 weeks before I put this up, but the day I found out about my dad's passing was actually 2 days after the fact, and it was the day that Kanye went off on Twitter. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because it's significant, at least for me, because I was filming a new video for you guys about that whole rant because I was so mad. I was frustrated because all that mess Kanye was talking about with Amber Rose and being so ignorant about her son, which I thought was totally inappropriate. You don't bring a child into an argument that has nothing to do with the child. You don't argue about a child ever. Like, that's not okay. Hey, don't do that. No, Nala. Sorry, I'm a cat mom. They've been fighting a lot lately. What was I saying? Anyways, I was filming my, I guess, reaction to the tweets or my input to what Kanye was saying. I was going to do like a recap for people who hadn't been on Twitter and didn't know what was going on. I had pictures, I had memes, I had all this information. Like, I was so set to make this one of the coolest videos ever. And then my brother called me while I was filming, right after I had finished a shot. And I haven't really felt like making videos ever since. I mean, I still want to, but my motivation hasn't been there, you know? I haven't even felt like really editing. I mean, I have edited. I have one video that's completely edited, and the only thing left is for me to put the outro on it, so, you know, you guys can click videos and see all that good stuff. But these last, what is it now, 3 weeks since he died, have been really interesting and exhausting, physically and emotionally. And I don't know, I didn't know my dad as well as I wanted to, and then I really don't think I knew my dad, not the way I thought I knew him. And I don't know, I kind of wish I had more time to spend with him and get to know him. I'm sorry, I don't want to cry, so I'm probably going to end this video. I'm going to work on my consistency with these videos because I really want to put out as much as possible before I get to college, because that's really important to me, especially for NYU. I really want them to see the content that I have. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Share my videos if you like it. Tell your friends about my channel, and I promise you guys I'm going to work really hard to get this content out. I'm going to be trying to do more skits and plays, and I know I got a couple people saying that they liked my short film for Find Me. Is that what I called it? Wow, I can't even remember the name of my own short film. I think I made it Find Me. Whatever. The one about the little boy that would disappear. If you guys liked that, comment in the comment sections below and tell me if you want me to continue writing that story or not, because part of me wants to continue, but I'm not sure. So just let me know and I will get on it. But yeah. See you guys next time. I had an idea, but the reason I said this is because I could feel myself. Before this year, no one had ever pushed me to the point where I could actually show it.
Let's rephrase that, because
or not push me. I know.
You make the decision.
Yeah, I've never gotten